If you look at the description of this question, a hyperbola whose transverse axis is along the major axis of this particular conic section. This conic section is an ellipse provided we divide by 4, correct? Divide by 4 on both sides. So, I will get here x square divided by 12 plus y square divided by 16, that is equal to 1. So, 12 is less than 16. So, I will compare with the x square divided by b square plus y square divided by a square is equal to 1. This implies to me that b square is equal to 12, a square is equal to 16, correct or not? A square is equal to 16. So, this particular ellipse will look like this. This ellipse will look like this. This is the ellipse, right? This is the y axis, this is the negative y axis, this is the x axis, this is the negative x axis, this is the origin here, correct? Now, it is also told in the problem that the transverse axis is along the major axis of the conic, which means this hyperbola will have the transverse axis along the major axis of the conic section. This is the hyperbola. It will look like this now, correct? Major axis is the y axis now of the conic section and has its vertices at the foci of the conic. So, I may say a square, that is equal to b square plus c square. So, what is a square? 16, that is equal to 12 plus c square. So, 4 is equal to c square. So, c is equal to 2. So, what will be the focus here? Focus will be equal to 0 comma c and this focus will be equal to 0 comma minus c. So, here the foci will be equal to 0 comma plus or minus c is equal to 0 comma plus or minus 2. Okay. So, now this foci for the hyperbola, the detail given is eccentricity of the hyperbola is given in the problem as 3 by 2 and this vertices will coincide with the focus, it seems. So, for the hyperbola 0 comma plus or minus a will be equal to 0 comma plus or minus 2. So, this implies to me that a will be equal to 2. So, eccentricity is nothing but c by a, that is equal to 3 by 2. So, c divided by 2 is equal to 3 divided by 2. So, c is equal to 3. So, now a square plus b square is equal to what is it? C square, right? 4 plus b square, that is equal to what is it? 9. So, b square is equal to 5, correct? B square is equal to 5. So, now the question is asking you what is the equation, which of the following points do not lie on the hyperbola is the question asked. So, the equation of this kind of a hyperbola is y square by a square minus x square divided by b square, this is equal to 1 because the transverse axis is on the y axis now, correct? So, now what is told in the problem now? Y square divided by a square, y square by 4, by y square by a square, a is 2. So, a square value will be equal to how much here? Therefore, a square is equal to 4 and minus b square divided by minus x square divided by 5, x square divided by 5 is equal to 1. Now, you see which of the following points will not lie on the hyperbola. So, if you substitute from the options now, substitute from options and cross check. Substitute from options and cross check. So, root 5. So, y is what? Y is this is nothing but like this, right? X comma y. So, this is 2 root 2, 4 by 4 minus 4 by 4 minus of 5 by 5. That is equal to how much? Y square divided by a square minus x square by b square should be equal to 1. Substituting from the options. So, first option when you substitute, you can clearly see here y square is nothing but 8, right? 8 by 4 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. Substitution is possible. Similarly, if you substitute the option number B, and cross check. So, this is x is 0. So, y square divided by 4, 2 square by 4, 4 by 4 is equal to 1. It is lying on the hyperbola. Similarly, if you consider this particular point, 25 by 5 will be equal to 5 and this one will be 4 into 3, 12 by 4 is nothing but, see, this is not satisfying, right? C is not satisfying. So, D will obviously satisfy. Which of the following does not lie on the hyperbola is the question asked. Option C is the answer to the question.